right, congratulations on getting all the way here. So now we're going to learn how to interact with the Unity Hub. So have your video on your iPad and on your MacBook. Make sure you are logged in into Unity Learn. So make sure your initials show up at the top and let's get started. Okay, so you can scroll down, and step number 1, it says that the Unity Hub is essential to build projects, and what you're going to do here is to start a new project. So after doing that, in number 1, you can go into your MacBook and click Mark Step as Completed, because we're going to take a tour of the Unity Hub. Okay, so step number 2, so like I said, click on Step as Completed right now on your MacBook here. Okay, it has to look like this. You must be on the same page that I am on the video on your MacBook. So mark a step as completed. Number 2, explore the Unity Hub. So the Unity Hub brings together several Unity tools. What you're going to do is look at this section on your MacBook. You're going to open your Unity, the Unity Hub, not the editor, but the Unity Hub, which is this light gray icon. So you click on it, and you're going to look at the Projects tab, the Installs tab, the Learn tab, and the Community tab. Okay, so in the Projects tab, you're going to work in multiple projects, just like you work in multiple documents using Office applications or multiple images using graphics software. So the Projects tab is where you create and import new projects and manage existing projects. So here you create projects, new projects. We also have the Learn tab. If you look at the Learn tab, you will see a lot of resources. There is resources here that will teach you how to publish your first mobile runner game, for example. Those are the ones who are featured, You're going to see the Welcome to Unity Essentials tutorial, which is the one that we're doing now, how to create projects with AR. So I encourage you to just explore in the Unity Hub what you see. Just take a quick look. You don't have to go deep into this. We also have the Community tab. The Community tab is a quick reference that shows multiple places where you can engage with the Unity community. So Community. Unit Asset Store, so you can buy items for Unity. Now they have a sci-fi sale, 50% off. We're not gonna use any of these projects at this moment in time, but at least you know that there is a store for Unity. Unity blog, you can find the blog here, answers, forums. So I encourage you to pause this video, and click on each one of these, so that way you can get familiar with the Community tab in Unity Hub. Okay, all right. Okay, so after you have done that, you can go here on step number 2 and click where it says Mark Step as Completed. Boom. All right, so you clicked on this one and on this button, and you have it completed. So the goal today will be to get all the way down here where it says Get Started with the Unity Hub. Identify Unity versions. So right now you have the 2021 version already installed in your computer. So so you can go over here where it says Unity Hub. Where it says installs, you will see some versions that you could install. Right now you cannot install, but at least you know where to look for different versions for Unity. Okay. So now I'm going to play this video so that you can watch it.
When you download Unity, it's possible to get it in a number of different flavors, if you will. We have different versions of Unity depending on what you're trying to do.
We have the legacy versions, which are, the old 5.6 and 2017 versions. Then we have LTS, which is currently 2018 and 2019, and LTS means long-term support.
So if you're a new user, it's recommended that you download the LTS version, and basically it's our most stable and feature-ready version for you to get started in. But we also have alpha and beta versions, and what that means is they might have new aspects to them that you can take advantage of that will allow you to do new things, but might not be ready to use in a full game.
We offer 2 main updates per year that contains new Unity features. And then we also, in between those 2 main updates, have smaller updates that are more focused towards bug fixing.
All features that are being developed come out in TechStream, which will currently be versions 2020, which we're working on now. So TechStream is where all of the features that we're developing in Unity, new features, will drop, but it's considered to be an unstable version of Unity and is therefore prototyping. You would only normally pick a beta version of Unity or TechStream if you're absolutely needing a feature that only exists in that version. So if you're targeting, dots or high-end graphical features or those kind of things, you might be looking at the TechStream for all of the latest technologies that are in that. But I would say the LTS versions for most people are the ones that you need to go for.
Excellent. All right, so as you can see, we have different versions: alpha, beta, a candidate for final release, and a final release. Right now, we are using a stable version, an LTS version, long-term support version. Okay, so if you have made it all the way here, you can go into your MacBook and you can mark step 3, identify Unity versions as completed. Good job. Okay. So for number 4, it says add a Unity install to your hub. So we're not gonna do that because you already have one installed. But if you want to take a look, you can go to the install section, and you can see that you can install different versions where you see the all official releases, pre-releases. Right now, you cannot install versions in your computer. I do it from my computer, which is kind of cool. But I just want you to know that if you were going to install these at home, if you have a computer at home, you could do it here. So you can mark the step number 4 as completed. Awesome. Okay, so 4 more steps and then we complete this lesson. So add a module to your most recent install. So right now you cannot add a module to your most recent install. We're gonna do that later. So you can also mark step number 5 as completed. So this was telling you that we could install the WebGL build support, but we're not gonna do it at this point. This is just so that you can publish on the web the projects. So we may do it in the future, but not at this point. Okay. Number 6, what are templates? As you use Unity, you are likely to create many projects. So the projects can vary. You can do 2D or 3D projects, and they're essentially, like they said, templates that you can modify so that you can create games. For example, micro games are templates, and we're going to be working on micro games soon. But I want you to know a little bit of the theory. That way, when we go into the micro games, it'll be just easier for you because there's a lot of terminology and I'm just trying to make it easier for you. So you can mark step number 6 as completed. Awesome. Okay. So now you're going to create a new project. This is just so that you get familiar with the system. So here it says go to the projects tab. So you go into Unity Hub and click on projects. Okay. Use the drop down use the drop down next to the new button to select the Unity version that has WebGL build support. So right now you only have one version. So just make sure that you have the 2021 version, the one that you have installed. So you will create on projects. You're going to click on new project. So click here on the right on your MacBook. So you're going to click on the Unity Hub, you're going to click on projects, and you're going to click on new project. And you should only have the 2021 version. okay, and you select it. And then on the next screen, select the 3D core template and give your project the name Essentials 3D Project. So we're going to do that. Okay. We're going to select this one, and on the project name, we're going to, let me see here, let me move this a little bit to the left. We're going to create project. Okay. You can give a name to your project, but right now we're creating a project, and that way you will get familiar with the Unity editor. So that's gonna take a couple of moments, but after it opens up, you can mark the step as completed. Mark step as completed. And then with that, we finish this lesson. So you can mark the step as completed, and we move on to the next project. So congratulations, and you completed one more project. Thank you very much. Good job.